Okay, I wouldn't say that I'm terribly good on the fly, so I've tried to come prepared. However, if I go off the rails, I'm sorry. And again, I don't know why. All right, so there is a word that I heard online a while ago, and I'm sure you've heard it too, but the word is called matrescence, and it has really stuck with me. I don't think it is a real word you can find in the dictionary, but it is a word that seems to have almost given me a sense of, you know, like, oh yeah, okay. Well, because I couldn't really find an actual definition on it, and there wasn't a lot to glean online from what people were saying about it, I went ahead and took initiative, and I wanted to define it from my perspective. And for me, this is important because I became a mother young. I was a single mother, not super young, 21, not that young, but still a baby. Okay, it has been 15 years, and I love what I've been able to understand about myself and motherhood. I was the oldest of 4 children. Like, I wasn't unaware, but I also thought I didn't want that. And then I was put in a position, and I chose my own decision. I was appreciative that I was able to do that, and I chose to continue my pregnancy alone. And growing up in the South, that's a whole opinion. We can get into that later. What I want to talk about is matrescence, so I'm going to stay focused because, again, I came prepared. Matrescence is, for me, a reclamation of an idea. As mothers, we don't actually talk a lot, honestly, and I think that it's always really exciting when you find someone who will, and I think we've seen that a lot with these videos that show us, oh, when you finally find that one who X, Y, and Z. Look, we all handle motherhood differently. We all handle life differently. Matrescence, if I could help make this a little bit more clear, is a word that was likened to a word that we do have a description for. Words are hard. We do have it. Okay. It is like adolescence, which has a definition. Adolescence, matrescence. So from childhood into adulthood, we have a word for it, right? There's a change. And then from single womanhood to caretaker, it happens to a lot of us, and in different ways. And I think that we should talk about it more. So with that, I'm trying to start something we'll call the Matrescence Project. And for me, like I said, it's a reclamation. We name the unspoken shift from woman to mother, not just in the body, but in the bones, in the identity, in the silence that follows the sound of new life. And this isn't about returning. It's about becoming. And it isn't about perfection. It's about the truth. This isn't about advice. It's about story. You don't have to fit a mold to belong here. If you've given life or had it taken from you, you're not alone. This is matrescence, and it changes everything. Okay? Let's talk